Hey crafters, welcome again. Today we are going to set our table. Last time we built the table, this time we're going to set it. So let's go to our crafting table and set our miniature table. You guys know I'm a big fan of the wooden shapes, and I always have these woodsies on hand. These are the circular shapes, and they're all different sizes. I also have some rectangle and triangle shapes, and the idea for this kind of sparked from these small circular shapes. So here's some pieces I'm going to use to set the table with. These are some just very small pre-cut circles, and they came in that pack of circles that I showed, and those are I think will be perfect for plates. But what I want to do is to add a little bit of food to the plate. I also got this bowl shape, let's see if I can show you there, which I think will be really nice for kind of like a serving bowl. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my small glue gun and I will kind of squirt a little bit on the plate. And then I can paint that up. I'll paint these all black and I can paint that up and it'll look like there's food on the plate. Okay, so now the bowl, I want to squirt into the hole in the bowl and then I'll build up on the outside. So what I'll probably do is let that dry and then I'll build up some more on the top of that. So, okay. So now we'll just finish up the plates and we'll paint that flat black and then come back and finish it up. So here I've applied the hot glue to all the bowls and plates. And they're hard to see because I've base painted them with the black spray paint. You can also see that I have a few square platters, and you'll see those better in detail as I apply paint to them. Here I have the serving bowls and platters all finished. I used a burnt umber to paint everything first after it was spray painted black. Then I used a lighter brown for some of the highlights on the platters and the bowls. And you can use white and mix it to the paint that you use. I think I used moccasin brown, lighter brown to do that. Then you can see on the trays themselves I have some meat and veggies, and I just used varying shades of green and varying shades of a reddish brown. Now, if you don't have a lot of paints in your collection, you can always use white to water or to lighten colors you already have and apply highlights. Here are the smaller plates, and this was a very similar method. You can see I have a little bit of meat and veggies on the plate there. I just painted part of it with the reddish brown color and part of it with the green color. Then you can see the plates, I painted them a gunmetal, so I wanted them to look like pewter, so I think that came out really nice. This next picture here details the process of setting the table, basically. So the tables themselves are not actually the actual tables that I showed in the previous video. They are pieces of cardstock cut exactly the same size as the table, and then I painted them with the same technique as the table. So if you haven't seen that, make sure you watch that vid. And now I'm going to apply the table settings to these cardstock discs. The first setting here has a platter in the center and then four plates around it. And I wanted to have varied setups, so I did another one with the serving bowl in the center with the plates around it. And this is a table for 2 hungry adventurers. I've got 2 plates with the serving tray and the bowl. Now all I did to apply these to this cardboard disc was just use some white glue underneath and just stick them right on.
Oh, they have set the table for me. Roderick the Hungry, yum! Why do you have to be such a pig everywhere we go? They don't call me Roderick the Hungry for nothing.
So here we go. Here's our table. I think it looks really great. Let me give you a look. See, there's our table with the setting on top. Now, it's just a disc, so it slides off the top. So if you want, you can have the table and then not have to have the setting on it, or you can just pop that right on top and you're good to go. So I like this technique because you can switch between tables. You don't have to make one set of tables with setting and food on them and another without. So I think it's a pretty cool idea. One thing I didn't do in the video that you could also do is you could use beads. I found that you could use small beads for cups, and I haven't shown this on the table, but that's something you could do too. So yeah, the disc I just painted it. You can see exactly the same as the table. Okay, so it just perfectly matches the top of the table. Now the reason I didn't use magnets on this is they would make the table too thick, and so I didn't want it sitting so high. I wanted it to sit directly on the table, and this is just a fairly thin piece of cardstock you can see there. So there we go. There's our table setting, and I'll see you next time on the craft. Hey guys, I hope you liked the vid and found it helpful. If you did like the vid, make sure you give me a like. If you would like to join more groups that discuss this type of crafting, make sure you join the DM's Craft Forum. And I have a new Facebook page, which both links are below in the video description. So keep on crafting. Hey guys, watch next time when I show you how to make a hearth for your hovel.